We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time.
Whoa!
Then we're coming in to get you.
Really?
Cross your fingers, the weather holds.
Nuh-uh.
Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
So it turns out this hand dryer was a communications device the whole time, and we have a rescue mission coming in 40 minutes. It's amazing. Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of Subnautica. This is episode number 42. I was just cleaning out all these hand dryers from our art gallery so I could actually hang up some art. Let's see. I have some titanium. We could start that process. We've got, what, 40 minutes until our rescue mission shows up. Where even are these things? Here we go. Picture frame! We could do it like that. Or we could try to fit 2 on each panel. I guess that would probably be the most space efficient. Or we can line it up with those little panels there. Oh, we need copper wire. Okay, I'll have to go find that. Actually, no, that's probably... We need to... Let me cancel that. Cancel that, Red Leader. We need to make sure that we're in the right place for when the Sunbeam shows up to rescue us. I've been so mesmerized with, building the base and exploring the world and stuff, I totally forgot that we were stranded on this alien planet. Okay, so we can actually get out of here. Okay, so let me think here a second. We have a little bit of time. We can decide which vessel we want to take. It's the middle of the night. That's great. It's the middle of the night. We can either take our submarine or we can take our sea moth, or I could just swim directly there with our little sea glide.
It is your primary directive to continue working on your base. Beautiful base. Build closer. Build closer.
Huh. Okay. So I kind of lost my train of thought there. I don't remember exactly what I was talking about. It just kind of happens every day when I'm making episodes and building crazy things. So I guess what we'll continue with today is continue building the base. It is mostly done, like all the fish tanks are done, but we still need to, like one of the small minor things besides setting up the photo gallery, we need to get some copper wire for that. Is we need a, basically a itsy-bitsy fish duplicator, is what I'm gonna call it, technical term. We've got all these little guys in quarantine here, but once we confirm that they're not sick, we will need to be able to get a lot of them so we can pepper the peepers into the larger fish tanks. So I think what we'll do, we'll just do this right underneath here. I can build one, hopefully I can build another one underneath here and it doesn't... It might run into that guy. Let's see what happens. Can I build another one? No, I cannot. I'd really like to be 2 stories tall so we could make more than one. This thing, let's see, how many does this hold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It holds 10. I guess that's okay. We could make 10 more and then add 8. I've got some of that. Okay, so let's, oh, you know what? The way the glass collision works, it's probably a better idea to add this glass here before I put that ladder there, just in case it intersects. I kind of wanted this thing to be 2 stories tall, but just 1 story tall will work. The peepers, I don't need that often. Or not peepers, Reginalds, I don't need those that often for food. I mostly use, at least when I'm around the base and I'm not on a long expedition, I use the, whatchamacallits, the plants, the palms, whatever they're called. Okay, let's get in here. Frame rate's pretty low while I'm building, but around the base, the frame rate has dropped. Like, there's definitely an impact this huge base is having, but it's not like it's unplayable. It's just a bit low. While I'm actually building, it does get, sometimes it can drop down to like 5 frames a second. Right there, it dropped to 7. Okay, we come down here, and I want to place a alien containment right there for our second one, and we will need, I guess, quartz, and I don't have enough glass. Did I run out of titanium? No, I have titanium. We just need glass. I also need 1 piece of quartz. 1 piece of quartz for the hatch to get inside there. Well, that's kind of trippy. Okay, so let's go up the ladder. I'm gonna grab some stuff and keep building. We'll put 2 of them. I'm probably gonna just empty this out. We'll take 2 and stick them in one of these little guys. I wonder, is there room in here for... I wonder if I could fit, like, 1 extra of these fish tanks. I don't even have all the species here. There's probably another 6 or 7 at a minimum that we're missing. But I'm going to get to work on that. Once we've duplicated some, then we'll start adding them into at least some of these fish tanks that are full in terms of their main fish being duplicated to capacity. Okay, so that's all 10 of the Reginals taken out of our, I guess we'll call this the top itty-bitty fishy duplicator machine. And so we're gonna, I guess, take 2 out of here. What do we want to duplicate first? We got a tank beneath us. Oh, and a clear floor. That's kind of cool. Got a tank beneath us and a tank above us. Let's get, these guys are kind of neato. Okay, let's duplicate these guys. And we'll put 2 of these in here just for safekeeping so I don't accidentally lose them. And I was sure to take them out. Proper quarantine procedure. Take the one fish out before we put the next fish in. I don't think the water quality is calculated, but if it is, then we'll, I don't know, we'll cross that hurdle when we get to it. Oh, you know what? The lava lizards could use some friends, so let's take these guys out of there. We'll put those in one of our itty-bitty fishy duplicator things. Duplicator device. Itty-bitty fish duplicator device Reno. Okay, you guys, enjoy your larger abode. And then the other 2 we'll put in here. And then, just like the other fish tanks, although I think it'll be faster, we gotta wait a while for this stuff to kick into, for them to duplicate enough. These ones, all these extra ones, we're just gonna salt up and use for expedition food. And then we need to just figure out things to do while we're waiting for all those guys to duplicate. So I think what we could do is we could experiment with, I don't know exactly how we're going to test this in terms of its efficacy, but we could move our solar panels like way up in the air, way up above the base, up in the air, and I've heard if you put them actually above water, they're twice as...
Welcome aboard,
Thank you.
Captain.
I heard they're twice as effective, twice as powerful. Oh, it's lovely outside. Twice as powerful as if they're underwater. And the deeper they get underwater, the less efficient they get because the light takes longer. And maybe that's even has some like biome requirements or whatever. I don't know. Do we want to put them on top of that? I guess it doesn't matter. I just want to kind of test. Can I even do it? Oh, it doesn't want to let me. Okay, so we can put them maybe just like snug up against this thing. Little solar panel-y bracket. Something like that. I'm not centered. Gotta get it perfectly lined up. For a perfect lineup job that nobody's ever gonna notice. Okay, solar panel. I don't have any kind of like voltmeter to check if this is effective. So I don't know. I guess we just leave it, and we can of course dive off. So that's one thing we can do. We can transfer our solar panels up here. And I don't technically need them, but it would help for sometimes when I'm doing, like when I come back from a long expedition, we need to recharge all those like super expensive ion batteries. That can really take a hit on the power. The thermal generators do a pretty good job for anything else. Whoa! Okay, almost ran into the titanium. Did you see it? Right by my face. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Okay, so that's one thing we can do. Another thing we can do is set up the photo gallery stuff. Oh, this is way too deep. We don't want to be up here. Or down here. This is where our thermal generators are. I guess we could take a look at them. Are they doing okay? I don't even remember how many we have. I did build quite a few. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is before I figured out the platform trick to maximize their heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we could even move them. I think we would generate a bit more heat even than that. 70C. I've got 8, 9, 10 over there. There's our friendly bone shark neighbor. Guess that's all we have right now. Anyway, the other thing we can do, I'll have to find and make a bunch of copper. We could start putting all the paintings up, which is something I just haven't really... I wanted to have a large amount of cool photo shots, screenshots, a large amount of screenshots. Before we did that, let's see, we need to go up this way. I need copper wire, I think, to make, what's this? I don't know what that is. We need copper wire to make the picture frames. Oh, it's going to take forever to find it in here. Let me just see the item requirements. It takes, oh, only copper wire. Oh, that's not so bad. I think I have like a large amount of copper just sitting around for whatever reason. So if I can figure out or remember where that was, ooh, did I finish? I think I finished with the glass. We don't need that right now. And the peepers, we can also salt those guys up in a second. I just want to sort of at least place one to see if it looks right. We need to turn, yeah, well, look at all this copper just sitting there. Really weird. All right, let's turn this into some copper wire. Electronics copper wire. Oh, I'm getting a bit thirsty. And peckish. So we'll turn this into copper wire and place at least one on camera. I'll probably be really specific and fidgety on like just how they're placed and which one goes where. So I'll try to do some of that off camera. That's probably enough. Do I have enough inventory space? I can at least fit like 3 of these bubble trees. Word I was trying to think of earlier, bubble tree. Okay, that's better. Let's just have a few more. Nom nom nom. Okay. So, what we want, the lag when I bring out the builder. Picture frame, try to fit 2 on each of these guys. I know I tried it a minute ago and it just worked. We're gonna be able to fit 2, I hope so. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to fit 2. If we can't fit 2, then I'll have to move the whole thing, so. No point selecting a photo. Yeah, it looks like it's not gonna I wonder if we could do 2 vertically. Like if we did diagonals, let's try to go top to bottom. Or maybe since that corner kind of bulges out a bit, let's try this corner. Well, let's try both ways. Let's try this. Okay, here we go. Photo. Picture thing. Picture frame. Come on, man. I need to fit as many of these as possible. Why won't you let me... Oh. Okay, we can stack them vertically. Well, that's kind of interesting. Okay, let's come over here. Let's try to do 2 vertically. I'll try to find... we don't really need to have the same for each of these panels, but it would be nice to have a number of potential photos to choose from, or have as many... that's a bed. That's not a picture frame. It'd be nice to have a lot. Yeah, I think that's going to look good, having 2 on each wall. I would have preferred horizontally, but maybe we can make them thematic. Let's see what we can pick here. Got our new fish tank. We've got this thing we found. Yeah, sure. I just want to test it. So, upload to the picture frame. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, and we got those guys. Forgot about that. Can we brighten that? I guess I could load that into Photoshop or whatever. Okay, what about these dudes? Upload. Kind of dark, that picture. Yeah, I might have to manipulate some of these digitally and then re-upload them. I really wish I'd taken a screenshot or like with my little in-game camera from within that bubble where you could really see his face. Maybe we'll have to freeze another one. I still need to... I have not scanned both the Ghost Leviathan and the Sea Dragon. So we need to repeat this process again. So this will be a work in progress, of course, all this picture frame stuff. Let's get rid of this one. We don't want that one there. Yeah, that's not a good place for it. It's kind of let me just try one more time. Can we not do this? Why can I not do 2 next to each other? I have done that in the hallway. Must be because of this bend. Maybe if I am just like super finicky over how far to the left I place that one. Oh, and this particular one doesn't have these little guidelines I've been using for that frame in the background. Man, it gets so laggy. Okay, come on, man. Don't disappoint me. Okay, I don't think it's gonna work. So what we'll probably do is we'll have some of the walls will have 2 of these vertically, and let's move this. Some will have just the one centered. I think it's probably the way to go. Something like let's see, just use the background thing to center it properly. That looks about right. Nope, not centered, not centered. Okay, do it again. Do it again. Gotta be perfect. Although I can always modify it later. We're just sort of tinkering at this point, really. Tinkering with base design. The base I thought I already finished, but I guess we're gonna keep working on it. Nothing's ever really finished. I mean, if you really ever finish a base, then it's probably not, you know, your, what you call it, your original idea wasn't ambitious enough. I wonder how close can we get. Yeah, that looks pretty close already, those 2. Okay, so let's put this one as high as we can. Maybe like way up there. Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, now let's put this one here. And let's just grab a few more pictures. Let's look through our picture collection. I've taken a lot. I could probably prune some of the ones that aren't as good. We've got the alien containment facility. We've got, some crazy stuff with a... This actually happened off camera. I was trying to get a screenshot for a thumbnail for the YouTube video. And this wasn't actually in the video, but it's cool. That one's even cooler. Okay, upload that one. Actually, that one deserves to be here. Was it this one? No. That one. Yeah, that one gets its own place. Alright, so this one will change. We could make it... The sky base, the lava is cool, but we should, like, we want the... These are kind of neat. We want some contrast from left to right, so I don't want something with, like, a dominant set of, like, orange and red tones, where we've got that, the dude on the left where it's all lava-y, so we want something maybe green here. This is okay. So that one can be there. Or maybe since that's slightly looking down, we should have that one be here. Not that one. That one. Oh, that one's pretty nice, too. Okay, let's have that one be there. Maybe we could have the set. We'll put the gate right there. How's that look? Yeah. Oh, I like it. Okay, these ones, I think I might just digitally edit these so they're a bit brighter. Most of the screenshots for the thumbnails for the YouTube videos, I have to brighten like all of them because the game is so dark otherwise. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna place some of these, and we'll take a look at it when we're done. Hey, little buddy, I forgot this guy was here. Arcade Gorge Toy. Alright, so after a little bit of waiting, you can see just how long it takes to replicate this stuff. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these magma rings in here, and then up here, I forget what these guys are called, the skeleton-looking ones. There's like 3 left? 3 still? Oh, a baby one just showed up. So maybe, you know what, when I do go back to catch more, I should probably have more than 2, because there is a critical mass where they'll start reproducing quicker. Maybe I should be storing these guys, because these the little fish tanks, they can hold way more than 2. It would make it more likely for me to capture a sick fish, and, well, then the rest would get sick, but it's quarantined for a reason, so maybe that would be more efficient overall. Oh, it's the wrong floor. So I did fill in some more of the paintings. It feels like we need more paintings. This is the wrong direction. We need to go this way. It feels like we do need more of these picture frames. The original idea was to have at least one photo from every biome. I've got a few from some of the biomes, but I definitely don't have every biome here. We've got the grassy area there. We've got the blood kelp right there. This is a very nice picture. Very nice composition. Some of these are okay. Mostly they're like the cool environment. This one, I think, is maybe one of the better ones for actual composition. In terms of photography, this one's okay. It needs to be brightened in Photoshop. And that one's one of the coolest areas in the game. Then we've got the kelp forest. Yeah, so we put this one center because it's such a cool area. We got the kelp forest there. That's a decent one, I guess. This mushroom picture is not very good. So I will need to go back and take more. We're probably going to need to just swim around and pick up all the extra fish I don't have. And take photos of the different biomes. And then we've got some... I guess it's not technically a biome, but this is so cool and unique that I think it deserves a place, but it needs to be brightened as well. The Sea Emperor there. And then we got these guys also need to be brightened. I guess they have their own little biome there. Then we've got the alien containment stuff with the gates and the ion cube stuff. And then we've got the sea dragon. Very dramatic. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any... Let me try to find... I think I had some extra. I want to look through my photos, although I could just... we don't have to do that through the picture frame. Let's see. Let's just put one here just so we can look through the ones we have available. If we wanted... Let's see. Of the ones I have, we could put a few at the base. That would be neat. I might need just a second room for all the photos. We could have, like, one for each Leviathan. A dramatic photo for each Leviathan. Then, like, lava stuff. Yeah, we could put the lava zone. I don't have a photo for that one. Another one of the base. Base in progress. More lava stuff. We're missing all kinds of biome stuff. Here's a heat vent, which I think this has been brightened. Because it's super dark down there. I had brightened this one for a thumbnail, I think, which is why it looks a little bit grainy. Let's see, what's this? Oh yeah, I took a photo, a screenshot with my camera in-game while using this. The sonar, which looks really neat because it does actually just take a photo of that, the grid overlay from the sonar. Really cool. It was gonna be a, did this end up being a thumbnail or not? I can't remember. Then we've got the underwater goopy green swamp. Pretty cool. Could definitely have more photos of that. Here's my submarine. Not super dramatic. I have a better one. Oh, wow. Early days. Look at all the missing glass. All the missing windows. Huh. That's pretty interesting. And then all the way down here, we just have some random stuff. And I guess that's it. Yeah, we could definitely take way more photos. I can only fit so many in this room. So maybe we just... I could add another floor, I guess, if there's room. I'm not really sure. Anyway, okay, so another thing to do, you notice our power is sitting around 2900. I wonder if it's nighttime. It's around 2900. I did move some of the solar panels. So there's only 4 left here underwater. I'm not sure if there's really much room to put more up there, because there's not much space up there. But we could try to put the remaining 4. I think I've got 6 or 8 up there already, and it's just, it's feeling a little bit cramped. I've also thought about putting the fish tanks up there, just for fun. I think they would be filled with water. I don't know where they would get the water from, if there's some kind of pipe system running through all these walls, which I guess is possible. We've got our lovely, colorful, plants in our original bedroom. I think I'm just gonna leave this here. I originally wanted to put more of these observatories around the base. I suppose I probably could still put 1 or 2. I don't know. I want to think about it. I mean, the base is never really finished. When I said it was finished last time, it's not really finished. It's just, oh, there's missing glass there. I could put glass there. Okay, but I don't have glass on me. I just have to remember there's one spot in the base I forgot to put glass. I think I remembered all this stuff. Anyway, okay, so let's go. Let's try to place these solar panels. Up here, we got these planters here. I do have some different plants now, so I can actually put something a little bit more colorful in there. We haven't done anything with the indoor plants either. All right, so you can see we've got 8 of these solar panels up here. And I don't want to place any here where we get out.
Picking up orbital transponder signature of trading vessel Sunbeam.
What?
The vessel is approaching planet's surface and initiating
Oh my God.
scanning procedures.
Hey, what are you doing here? Is that
Detecting
it's a spaceship.
power surge from anomalous contact.
What? Oh my God! No! Wait,
Energy
really?
discharge detected.
Energy. Huh.
Vessel signature lost.
Whoa. That was weird. I think I just have a new painting for our art gallery. Yeah, we definitely need it. A new floor. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. That's a photo. Whoops. Ooh, that's even more dramatic. Look at that. Oh, it's amazing. And the moon in the background. All the smoke. I'm assuming that's smoke and not cloud. It's not water vapor. Something jumped up and bit it. Look at these photos. That one's not so great. That one's pretty good. That one's nice. I think this one's the best right there. That one's good. These are, okay, these suck. Not so good. Not so good. Not so good. Not so good. But this one right here, I think this one is going in the art gallery. Holy crap. And now we can see, it's kind of weird being up here, we can see the stars under the water. Because I think the water, all this water is still loaded, but the land underneath it is not loaded. Kind of weird. Anyway, I think that about does it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I think we're just gonna stick with 8 solar panels up here. We don't really need any of them, I don't think, but it doesn't hurt to diversify our power solutions. I'm gonna head back to the base. We'll continue adding in these little tiny itty-bitty fishies once they've been duplicated. And next episode, not sure what we're doing. Leave your comments below, though, if you've got a suggestion, and I'll take a look at it. Anyway, take it easy. Have a good day. See you later. And bye. I'm trying to delay the ending so we can have a belly flop. And bye-bye.